Our friends at Goldman Sachs here brought you the financial crisis, and now they're bringing you the food crisis. Goldman Sachs, get your deals off our meals! Get your deals off our meals! Get your deals off our meals! So we're here as activists from the World Development Movement and Occupy London to protest at Goldman Sachs' role in betting on food prices in financial markets, which is causing food price spikes and hunger around the world. Goldman Sachs and other banks are making huge profits from these activities. The hunger casino, profits to be made, lives to be lost. Even the police are behind us.
Profits to be made, lives to be lost.
Profits to be made,
lives to be lost.
Profits to be made,
Lives to be lost.
Profits to be made. So in the last few years, we've seen unprecedented global food crisis, and that's been accompanied by banks like Goldman Sachs pouring huge amounts of speculative money into these food markets. So they're betting on food prices, which for them can mean huge profits, but for people in developing countries and people in poverty in the UK and elsewhere, it's a catastrophe. People are facing malnutrition, they're going into debt, they're having to sell their assets like livestock or sacrifice education just to be able to afford food. So we need to massively curtail the role of banks like Goldman Sachs in these markets, and we're also working to build a fairer food system and to change the role of the financial sector in our economy.
So what would you suggest to the viewers? What can they do so they can not support this kind of speculation on food prices?
Well, they could support the World Development Movement's campaign. So we're trying to prevent George Osborne from blocking financial reform in the European Union, and they can also help us to build the movement for food sovereignty, which is a radically different and fair food system, which is sustainable. It supports small-scale producers, and it respects the rights of workers. Food is a right, not a commodity.